And family, the time has come again for another video. I am about to post two videos on the FashionMia haul that I did. I had to split it into two because it was too long, and I didn't want you to. So I ordered some clothes. I ordered some dresses and some blouses on the 30th of December, and I paid for them, and then on the 3rd of January, I sent a request to change the sizes because I had ordered all small. And after looking at a few more reviews on FashionMia clothing items, the suggestion was to order a little bit bigger because your sizes come small. So I sent an email to them and I asked for them to change all my order and just to make anything that says small medium. That's it. Just all the smalls. Everything I had ordered was small. So I said, just change it to medium. And I got an auto reply. So this was the 3rd, okay? I got an auto reply that somebody would get back to me within 48 hours. Tick, 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 tick. On the 14th of January, I got a shipping notification. So, does that mean I'm going to get my items in small or medium? Question of the day. So anyway, I said, okay, I get what I get and we'll see. It was my mistake in the first place. It was definitely my mistake not to order, the size that I wanted to in the first place, although I used their sizing chart, and according to their sizing chart, I am a small. So, anyway, so they shipped on the 14th, they said, and the items arrived on the 20th of January. So from the date of order, which is the 30th of December 2015, to the 20th of January 2016. That's how long it took for me to get them. However, they did come in one order of two bags, as you will see. One of them was slightly open, which is strange. And of course, I eventually found out, which I still have to get back to them about, that a few of the items that I ordered did not arrive. So I don't know if they fell out of the bag or I don't know. So I am excited to present this to you and let me know what you think. So this is my FashionMia dress haul, and this is the package that it arrived in. And as you can see, the black package over there has a little bit of at the top, a little bit of right there. It looks like it's a little bit opened, but anyway, this is how it arrived. Two packages, dresses and blouses. So when I turned it over, this is what I saw. It looked like the packaging wasn't very well done. I'll give you the more details about that later, but I also wanted you to, see how they had packaged the different things inside, the clothes inside. So here, this is one of the dresses, and this is how it's packaged. And I'm going to wear this dress later on, so you're going to see what it looks like. And that's another dress. And I'm going to wear that too. I'm going to wear everything that they sent me for you all to see. But basically, this is just to show you the packaging, what it looked like. Pretty decent, nothing unusual. And so that's how they came. So I'm not going to show every single package inside. Just wanted you to see it's pretty consistent, how they package the clothes in there. Right, so the first one that I wore is a green dress, and this is what it looks like. Again, everything I ordered was in size small. This material was a very cheap polyester material, and It almost looks like you could see the seamstress's efforts, the way that it was done. The style is very nice, as you can see right there. That's what I was talking about, the seamstress's efforts. You know, they didn't press it. You know, when they were done with the seams, they didn't press it. But it's decent. It's okay. It's not bad. It doesn't look as good as it did online, but it is what it is. And this is the second dress, the polka dot one. I like this also. The only problem is that the right there, you have that opening, and so you'd have to probably pull the top a little bit off the shoulder, or maybe if you have, you know, a bigger bust, it might not look that way. But anyway, this is how it looked on me. They're all pretty form-fitting, which is a little much for me. I can't. It's a little too much, but it's a it's a nice style. And this one, I liked this a lot in the picture, but it was ridiculously tight. It was quite difficult to wear, actually. It was so tight, the lower portion of it, and even the top. And then they have this, you know, layer under it that shows through, which I didn't like. And then the back, I don't know if I was wearing it crooked. I probably was wearing it crooked. It's just not sitting right. The V in the front and the V at the back are shifted off center, which was kind of strange to me. But maybe it's because it was so ridiculously tight on me. And again, I ordered everything in a small, and some of them were my size and some of them were not. But I don't like that at all right there on the top. It's just, you know, strange to me. And the material, as you can see, is quite thin, very, very transparent. This is the next one that I wore. Now this one looked like I had borrowed my older sister's clothes. It was very, very, very poorly made, very cheap polyester material. Felt very plasticky, and I mean, they had good intentions with the style, but the delivery of it was terrible. As you can see, that's a zipper. It, you know, it zips up at the front, and even the shaping is just strange. It just looks like somebody tried to sew something at home and it didn't work out and they decided to sell it. So that's how that looked like. So yeah, that's a definite no-go. It was just terrible, and it felt terrible. And as you can see, you know, I had to do something with a V neck, the opening, because it was so wide open. I have to hold it down, otherwise you're gonna see all my treasures, and that just is not right. So yeah, I didn't like that too much. This one I actually liked quite a bit, but again, it was too tight at the bottom. Great idea, very great idea. Delivery was wrong with the sizing. Also polyester, but not the cheap polyester like the other ones. It's more spandexy type polyester. And I like the idea that it looks like it's two pieces, but it's really one. So it's really nice, except again, just too tight. I can't do clothes that tight. It feels like it's gonna keep riding up as I walk. And again, see, I had to pull it down, and I just walked only a few steps back and forth, and I was already having to pull down the lower portion of it. Other than that, the top I felt was nice. I liked the way the top felt, the way it fit, but the bottom was too tight. So that is not going to work. But I like the coverage, the chest area, and I like the shaping of the back as well. This one is the same material as the previous one, the spandexy polyester kind of feel. It was also quite thin, and that that slit was a little high for my liking. It's way high, but I guess if you wear some kind of stylish tights with it, it'll be okay. And right down there, there's a little bit of a puff, you know, at the bottom with the sewing. They didn't sew it very well. It just didn't hang right, you know, at the bottom right there, and at the side near the front. It just didn't hang right. Other than that, I feel like it's, you know, when you're feeling kind of daring, not in the town, you could rock it, but I wouldn't wear that to the office. The collar, you know, the neck side was fine. It didn't have that gaping, you know, opening like the other dress. And I feel like the arms fit well. I raised my arms to show you how the arms fit. And then this one is what they call a purple dress. On their website, it's a much darker purple. This is more like a lilac. I liked the design a lot. I like the piping with the black. And the cap sleeves are pretty cute as well. I like that. Again, the material is ridiculously thin. You would have to wear a slip underneath, you know, something that would prevent the see-through, you know, like if you go stand in the sunlight or something, everybody would see everything. So other than that, I like the style. It's very comfortable. Even though it feels like it's hugging you, it's not really, because it's a really, really, really soft material. And it just feels nice. It feels comfortable. And those details, those buttons don't come off, which is kind of strange. I don't know how you'd put your hand in the pocket when the buttons don't come off, but I guess it's just a style. Yeah. And this was my favorite. This was really my favorite on their website. I really, really wanted to have this in my closet, but it was so tight. I suffered to put it on. Look at that detail. That was beautiful. It looks like it's handmade, you know, but I couldn't even zip up the rest of it. I couldn't. It was just too tight. Way too tight. And because of that, the zipper was getting caught. But it has layers, like 3 layers of different material at the skirt. And there's that layer under it, which, you know, looks like an underskirt. And then there's the net after that, and then the top, which was great. But the very bottom layer that I was showing you was kind of bunching up as I was walking. So I'll give that to my daughter. This dress I liked, but it looks so cheaply sewn. The seams weren't flattened, you know, they're raised. It's as if as soon as it got off the seamstress's, you know, machine, they put it in the bag. And the V-neck, I mean the neck is way too low. For a petite person like me, I can't. I don't know. And I'm not even sure how I would, you know, fix that, because I could have sewn the tops of the shoulders like that, but there's no seam, you know. There's no seam, and I'm not sure, you know, how I can fix this, but I like it. It looks like a nice, you know, girly girl night on the town kind of dress, even though when you look closely, it's pretty cheaply made. They made that zipper on the side to make it easy to put on. This feels very comfortable. It's very spandexy material, polyester spandexy, but very, very soft and comfortable. I love the scalloped, you know, neckline. This was my absolute favorite. This was well made. It fit well. It was comfortable, and it was all that. I haven't, of course, buttoned the back because I can't reach it myself, but I loved this. I feel like it's very feminine. The color online looked exactly like this. The material looked exactly like this. So they delivered this one well. This one was well done. The material does not feel cheap. It actually feels like it was handmade, like you can touch the crocheted, you know, parts and, you know, feel the knitting and everything. And it came with a belt, a gold leaf, you know, design belt, which I liked a lot, and very simple to put on. It's just a hook, just like that, and it's just gorgeous. So you can wear it with or without the belt. So here's my attempt at putting on the belt. Very easy to put on, and it adds a little oomph to the outfit, which I liked a lot. Very, very girly girl. As you can see, the bottom part is, you know, see-through. So yeah, so this is the load of dresses that I got, and let me know what you think.